That's in the history. Okay?
Go on. Book of Esther, the 7th addition to the book of Esther, the 7th chapter, the 7th verse. Now, you may see this as we have declared, not so much by ancient history as ye may, if you search what has been wickedly done of late through the pestilent behavior of them that are unworthy placed in authority. And we must take care for the time to come that our kingdom may be quiet and peaceable for all men, both by changing our purposes and always judging things that are evident with more equal proceeding. For Ammon and Macedonian, the son of...
Wait. Haman the what?
A Macedonian.
So, he's a Macedonian and the Agagite? What does that mean?
He's an Edomite.
He's an Edomite that was living where? Dwelling where? In Macedonia. So the Macedonians, you had Edomites, Agagites, and Edomites living in Macedonia.
Knowledge, brother, knowledge.
Yeah? Because the scriptures say he's an Agagite. But then the scriptures also call him a what? A Macedonian. Right? Confirmed, yeah? Okay.
The son of Amadaphar.
It's the same, so it's confirming it's talking about the same guy. So he was a Macedonian, man. Just like Alexander the Greek and his 4 generals. They were Macedonians. Philip of Macedonia. But they were really Edomites, man. They were Amalekites that got up there in Macedonia and took control over that region. Esau, the Edomites, migrated up into Macedonia and took control, just like they're doing in South Africa, just like they did in America, just like they've done in Europe. Go on. That is Europe.
Being indeed a stranger from the Persian blood.
Being a stranger, because like I confirmed, he wasn't a Persian, even though he had a chief seat in Persia.
And far distant from our goodness, and as a stranger received us, had so far forth obtained the favor that we show toward every nation, as that he was called our father and was continually honored of all the next person unto the king. But he
snaked his way up like Satan, and you know how he would have do it, bare, you know, pretending like he's honorable, pretending like he care, like, you know, like how my man was what's that thing? Marco Polo. How the Elamite was underneath the. You probably seen the Marco Polo, right? You know, you see Marco Polo, man?
Right, the drawing the whole time.
The whole time, how he's gonna overthrow him, but my man had him there like he was a son, basically. Yeah, that's what that's what
Polo wasn't he a Jesuit?
I don't know.
He was a fucking so-called Jew, like, they were so-called Jew, like,
Marco Polo?
Catholic priest and all that.
He might have been a Jake. You gotta do more research on that. He was a bad dude, but you know, you never know. You have to check it out. You have to research. Because remember, Jake was all up into Catholicism. Anyway.
But he not bearing his great dignity went about to deprive us of our kingdom and life.
Yeah, you know, he got sidetracked by his hate, you know.
Having by manifold and cunning deceit sought of us.
The manifold and cunning deceits, and that's Esau, and that's probably how he got. I don't think there's a leap to say that that's how he got to the position he got to anyway. Through deceit and cunning. Oh, yeah. He probably set guys up, you know, killed people, set dudes up to get murked off. Yeah. Like, you know, just a snake. That's how Esau do. You know?
Yeah. Having manifold and cunning deceit, sought of us the destruction, as well as of
Esau, that's how it's true, man. It's true, man. He'll destroy you with deceit, man. Then stick a fucking knife in your back when you're at the bottom.
Faking it till you make it, man. You know? Stealing other people's ideas, that type of shit, you know?
That's it. Then get up there, you're at the bottom, you've got the power now.
As well of Mordecai, who saved our life and continually produced procured the like our goods, as also of blameless Esther, partaker of our kingdom with their whole nation. For by these means he thought, finding us destitute of friends, to have translated the kingdom of the Persians to the Macedonians.
So he had an inside plan to basically bring down the Persians and translate the kingdom to who? The Greeks. Now the Greeks were the next in line anyway, right?
So it was all lining up.
But then guess what? It weren't time. So his ass got put to death.
Yeah. He tried to speed it up.
The Macedonians, he was like trying to get that, put it through then, but it fucked up anyway. Because it weren't supposed to happen until the Mosai set it up, which is the time of Alexander. Well, is there any more than that?
It says, but we find that the Jews whom this wicked wretch have delivered to our destruction are no evildoers but live by most laws.
Right, that's the point on that. So confirmed, right? The dude was a double agent, and he was there trying to force the spirit, trying to set up the Greeks over the Persians before the time. But like we read in 2nd Esdras, the 4th chapter, the Lord don't stir up them times, man. When he number it, man. So you can't. That's why we can't take Esau down before Esau's meant to go down. Anyone that tries to do that, guess what happened? Why you think Spartacus's rebellion? Many people tried to take Rome down and got this close, and somehow you watch that Spartacus program. It shows you.
Ended in defeat.
They got close to defeating Rome. Them gladiators. They were ready to take Rome down, but it wasn't time for Rome to go down. Yeah. So one way or another, they got crushed. Same thing happened with Hannibal. Hannibal at the gates.
Yeah. Oh, Haiti. Jake took the whole of Haiti.
Yeah. And then they got punished and crushed forever.
That's why Haiti's fucked today, man.
Yeah, they made an example out of Haiti.
And they wanted to spread that to the rest of Jakes in America. They took the whole of Haiti, man. Yeah. They killed the Edomites, got them off out of there.
And they're still punishing Haiti to this very day. The reason why Haiti is the way it is because Esau's got a grudge against Haiti. And it's still, Haiti is an example of why, basically Esau's like, I'm gonna make sure they're an example of why you fucking niggas should never rebel against us. That's why Haiti's so fucked. Because the international bankers do everything in their power to destroy Haiti, man. And they are destroyed, man, eating mud cakes. They're like the poorest of every other island looks down on us. In the world. Yeah. Every other island is looking down on Haiti. Like how? Like, ain't they got no resources? Well, what's up? Because Esau. But anyway.
Romans 13:1. Let every soul be subject unto the higher power. For there is no power built but of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. The powers that be are ordained of the Most High. Whosoever therefore resisteth the power, resisteth the ordinance of the Most High, and they that resist shall receive to themselves damnation.
That's right. So you gotta be spiritual. There's a time and a place for everything, and you can't force the Most High's hand. Now that's not saying you're supposed to be conform completely to the will of the oppressor. But if he's in rulership, he's in rulership. So there's certain things you gotta go by. That's why we got driving licenses, and we ain't gonna get guns and storm Buckingham Palace and start shooting shit up because the spirit ain't with that. You're gonna fall. You're gonna fail because it ain't the time. All right.
Zephaniah 3:8. Therefore, wait ye upon me, says the Lord, until the day that I rise up to the place. For my determination is to gather the nation, that I may assemble the kingdom, to pour upon them my indignation, even all my fierce hunger, for all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy.
Yep. Job 14:5. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass.
Yep. That's exactly what we're saying. And that time is for Esau is fast approaching. He's about to hit that wall. Man's speeding on he's been speeding in his Ferrari with his blonde bitch for a minute now. But he don't see that wall that's coming. Boom! He thinks he's the unstoppable object. Ezekiel 7 and 6. We're 7 and 3. Because even us as a people, we had our end. But we went down. Now it applies to Esau. Esau's end is coming and we're going to prophesy of that. And they don't like it, man. Guys at Vocab, that's really what burns them the most. They don't like that we're prophesying these things, man. Hell, half of our people don't like it. But it's going to happen. Esau, you're going to go down. And when the Lord enacts, when he enacts that fall, you're gonna know you're done. When you're done, you know you're done. Yeah? When you're done, you know you're done. There's no misconception. When you're sitting in a pit, listen, listen, yeah? When you're sitting in a pit, casting ashes on your head and wailing you know you're done. Yeah? You got that sorry look on your face, man. Yeah? You know when you're done. When it's over. Right? There's no mistaking it, man.
No point back.
Now, right now, Esau's on his way out, but he's still got the delusion because he ain't really done yet. But when the Most High do you in, you're going to know you're done. Like, it's over. Everything's shut down. It's done. You don't know, man. When America gets destroyed, man, and you get rounded up by the Israelites and you in them pits, that's it. Oh, man.
Ezekiel 7 and 3.
That happened to us in West Africa. There's accounts. Jake just sitting there crying, man. They were done. Crying and looking up to the sky and wailing. Done. When you're on a slave ship, you're done. There's no misconception. Like, you fucked. You through. You know that when you get that 80-year, that triple life sentence, and they put you in that cell for the first time, and there's no misconception, man. There's no hope. It's just you're done. Yeah, you judged. Free like multiple life sentence. You ain't coming out again. Through. Alright?
Ezekiel 7 and 3.
Now, if you're out on bail, there's still hope. You're facing that bid, but you're out on bail. You can still move around in your own delusion. But when you're in that, done. Well, man.
Ezekiel 7 and 3. Now if the hand come upon thee,
the end is gonna come now, real soon. Real soon.
That's right.
The Lord is gonna like the avalanche of judgment is gonna be upon you. It's gonna be an avalanche. The final prophecies are gonna pop off like popcorn. Pop, pop, pop. Like right now is working up, but Esau can still run around and he ain't really, they still doing what they're doing. There's gonna come a time when they ain't gonna be able to ignore what's going on. It's gonna be evident, like, yo, whoa, what's going on here? Yeah, it's over. That's what's going on. It's done. It's the end, mate. You ain't no coming back. Bank accounts empty. Currency's inflated. Everything's done. Your son's dead on the floor. Your wife's got gang raped and killed in front of you. It's over. They know what they ain't nothing to hope for. Everything you did hope for is destroyed. Or you was gonna send your son to university. The university is destroyed. Where are you gonna send him now? It's done.
and I will send mine hunger upon thee, and will judge thee according to thy ways, and will recompense upon thee all thine abominations. And mine eyes shall not spare thee, neither will I have pity, but I will recompense thy ways upon thee, and thine abominations.
Now that applied to us back then. That's how we got taken down. What's been the ways of Esau? Lies, deceit. The way of sin has been the way of Esau. They got I found this book called America is Babylon. And the guy in the book was like, I found it hard to believe because I grew up believing that America was a chosen place of God and Christianity and blah, blah, blah. What the fuck is he talking about, dude? What the fuck is he talking about, man? What the?
How was it established, man?
Yo!
Yeah.
When was you righteous, man? What are you talking about? Shit gets you pissed off when you hear them devils talk like that. You're gonna be recompensed according to your own ways, man. At every turn, you've been nothing but a demon. Like I was just watching today, that she might have been a Benjamite, because she was from, but I don't know, that black girl, you know the one I posted, the skater. What was her name? That did the backflip. She was the only skater that could do a backflip on skates, like ice skating. And she won like all kinds, she won the French championships multiple times. She won the European, but they never let her win the Olympics because she's a Jake. And that's certain sports, Esau liked to keep the prestige to himself. So even though she was better than all them Edomite bitches, the judges were always doing her dirty. So in the end, she said, fuck you. So she went out there and did a backflip on the fucking ice, which is a straight up disqualification. You're not allowed to backflip. But she did it on purpose as a fuck you, because she knew that they weren't gonna give her the gold anyway. She said, fuck it. I might as well go out with a bang. Hey, I respect her for that. That was dope. Her name's the Sawyer Benally. Look at, and they got a Netflix documentary on her. Sawyer Benally. Now, why you gotta fucking go through that? Here it is. Esau's supposed to be righteous, right? So everything's supposed to be based upon merit, meaning according to your works. So if you do good, you're supposed to receive good. If you're doing the best skating, surely the judge, the Edomite good, because guarantee all them Edomites were Christians. 100%.
Yeah.
I guarantee all them Edomites were Christians, they go to church on a Sunday, all them faggot ass Edomite judges were Christians, right? Now as a Christian, you love your neighbor as you love yourself. Even if it's a so-called black woman, if she's performing the best, right, you gotta give her that 9.9. You can't be like, she ain't doing things the way we really would like. No, really what it was you didn't want to open the door of another sport to the so-called black man and the black woman. Because once one Jake step up in there and excel, the other Jakes is like, and then you get more Jakes start doing it, and then all of a sudden
they take it over.
Start getting taken over. Right?
Yep.
That's what happened. That's why they didn't want. Why do you think they never wanted the black heavyweight champion?
Yeah.
They never wanted that. But then after that, this Jake started dominating the heavyweight championship belt. They don't want Jake doing certain things because it inspires other Jakes, and then they have to try harder to keep Jake down but not make it look bait. So they tried to push her out of the figure ice skating.
But you see, Esau's system backfires on him because all that he will do to be against you, but then Jake get up in the system and they start outdoing him in his own shit. That's how Rome started going down.
She said, fuck the Olympics when they did professional, and everyone was paying to go watch her perform anyway.
Hey, brother, sorry, you got that, brother. I'm sorry. No, go on.
Yeah, Raheem Sterling, man, hating on him.
And scoring hat-tricks for England and shit, and all of a sudden.
And he's one of the best players. He's one of the best players. He's the best player.
He's killing the Premier League.
He's killing it.
He's destroying the Premier League.
He's killing it.
If he was a white boy,
he'd be getting mad praise, like.
Frank Lampard. Prince Charles would suck his dick on fucking live TV.
On the Jonathan Ross show.
Jonathan Ross will blow his word live on TV, man.
Hey, bro, you got that guy, that Jake from America. What's his name? Fuck, I forgot his name, but he's got a new studio. in Atlanta, and his studio was greater than Warner.
Oh, yeah.
Warner.
But you know what, let's not promote that faggot.
You know, he's a faggot. He's a
But
faggot.
yeah, he's
but the
in
point
his
is,
studio.
his studio was greater than Disney, Warner
bigger,
Brothers. It's bigger than all of that in Atlanta, and his shit is based on
But you know
all
what,
Jake's shit.
They don't mind that faggot. They've already let Jake into the acting world.
Yeah.
They make money long time anyway.
Yeah.
But fuck
But
that dude, 100%.
Yeah, he's a degenerate,
He's a
Padilla and all that.
faggot, man.
But that shows you that Rome. This how Rome fell. Jake got up
yeah,
higher
that's right.
and higher and higher, and you know.
Hey, because they need them. Once Jake get in, then ultimately they start looking at it and be like, well, we can make some money here because they are performing very well. It's like basketball,
Yep.
you know? Because we excel. So in the end, they have to let you in anyway, start letting you make that money. But why does she have to go through that?
Yeah.
If these Edomites, why do you have to go through that kind of psychological terror of being frustrated to the point where you know these people, why have you not won you've won the European champ, you won it, but they won't let you win, and you're putting in work same way the white girl putting in work and out doing it. Why you gotta be treated like that? Come on, man, Esau ain't fucking fair, man. He's been an asshole, so we ain't gonna treat him fair. He's gonna get fucked up. He's gonna be rewarded according to his ways, man. Black Wall Street. Why you do that?
Why you gotta do that? Why you gotta?
And when they did that, where were all the good, kind-hearted, die-hard
Christians.
white Christians ready to die for the Jake, saying, no, you can't do that? Where were they? But they fought a civil war for the blacks. Fuck out of here, man. Are you out? Come on, man. Stop it. Oh, that guy, we fought World War II. So no, you didn't, bro. And white boys weren't fighting on World War II for no fucking niggas, man. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Yeah, and that same studio that my man built was built on a Confederate base. A Confederate base was set up to, basically it was white boys that were keeping niggas in slavery, man. That's what that's about. Now he's got a goddamn studio that's better than Warner Brothers and all that on that Confederate base, man. That shows you Esau's on his way out, man. And you think white people don't think about, they think of more than Jake do about things like that. They know more about history than our people are thinking.
But that's why they took Bill Cosby. But Bill Cosby actually tried to do real thing, not like that faggot. That's why they replaced really what they've done is replace Bill Cosby with that faggot. Yeah, and I hope the Mossad destroys that Madea.
What's his name, man? What's his name?
Fucking push some heavy
Oh, he's a demon. He's a demon.
spirit among
He's a
our
demon.
people, man.
He's a demon, man.
That Madea shit. And that's why he's been rewarded with what he has. So, you know,
I gotta double check it.
Mossad gonna destroy, what's his name? Tyler Perry?
Tyler Perry.
And he's meant to be a Christian.
Tyler
as well.
Perry.
The Mossad gonna destroy
Tyler
you,
Perry.
man. I don't like that shit, man.
He's a demon. He's a
when
demon,
you
bro.
start effeminizing Jake, I think that's, nah, man. I don't rate that kind of shit, man. I can't. That's why Esau is allowing him to go where he's going, man. Damn devil. Oh, I hate that shit. Madeo, man. Big Mama's house shit.
Obadiah verse 8. Shall I not in that day, saith the Lord, even destroy the wise men out of Edom, and understanding out of the mount of Esau, and thy mighty men, O Teman, shall be dismayed, to the end that everyone out of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter.
Right, because all that proud military that they got, they're gonna be destroyed by Yahweh Shai when he returns. But hold that, we're gonna get that. Finish this.
Ezekiel 7 and 3 again. Now is the hand come upon thee, and I will send mine hunger upon thee, and will judge thee according to thy ways, and will recompense upon
Oh, I think there was another Jake. There was another Jake that fought off the Germans single-handedly. Just remembering it. Over there in France. He fought off the Germans single-handedly, man, and he was shot too. Like miraculous type shit. And they refused to give him a medal when he went back to America. They refused to give him a medal. Like even the French Edomites were like, yo, this dude's a bad fucking dude. But when he went back, they refused to acknowledge him. Just like the Tuskegee Airmen and fuck Esau, man.
Yep. Fuck Esau, man. And a lot of them Jakes coming back from the world wars went back to towns where they got lynched and shit, man. Even when they came back, they still got treated like shit. And you fought for that town. You fought for America.
You're still a nigga. You're a nigga that fought for America. That's what you are. You're still a nigga. That's how they look at you. You never go and surpass being a nigga. What you gonna turn into? What you gonna transform into? When Esau see, even when a nigga got money, when Esau see a nigga in a Ferrari, to him it just looks like a nigga in a Ferrari.
Yeah.
What's that nigga doing on that?
Yeah, that is a nigga. It's like putting a monkey. If you saw to Esau, like Neely Fuller said that. Imagine if you got a monkey and you put a monkey in a suit and you put the monkey in a car. You ain't gonna respect that monkey. For you, it's just a monkey that's in a suit that's driving a car. You're gonna be like, yo, look at that monkey in the car. You ain't gonna be like, now the monkey's one of us. That's how Esau is, man. Just a nigga, man. And Esau might even have sex with that monkey. But it's still a monkey.
And he will encompass upon thee all thine abomination. And mine eye shall not spare thee, neither will I pity. But I will recompense thy ways upon thee, and thine abomination shall be in the midst of thee, and ye shall know that I am Yahweh. Thus says the Lord, power and evil, and only evil, behold, is come.
That's how you gonna know when it's the end. You know, like when it's just like,
You're just done. Like,
fuck, you know? You gotta just let out a big one, like, fuck. You know, when everything's going wrong, you know, like you just had a bad fucking day. Like, nah, like, when you had a bad fucking day, like Job type day, you know what I'm saying?
And it don't
That's
stop.
what Esau's gonna have, that Job type day where you just like, fuck, like, everything's going wrong. That's what's gonna happen to Esau in these last days, in his kingdom. It ain't gonna get bad, and then, okay, it's good news. No, it's gonna be bad news after bad news, calamity after calamity, man. And this is when you know it's the end. Ain't gonna be no celebration, time out, we're gonna have a little celebration and a concert. It's just gonna be full on, getting it raw. No lube, man, straight. He gonna get hurt. Go on.
And end is come, the end is come. It watches for thee, behold, it is come. The morning is come unto thee, all those that dwell in the land. The time is come, the day.
The time, guys, it's the time is coming.
The day of trouble is near.
All these Edomites are gonna be there. You see the time that's coming, man, everyone's gonna be confounded because it's gonna take everyone. Bro, the only people that ain't really gonna take them prepper dudes, they be like, I told you so. But they're still gonna get fucked up. It's gonna be worse than what the Eagles thought. Right? But these people going up and down, man, they don't know what's about to happen, man. It's gonna be mad, like, they don't know.
The time is come, the day of trouble is near, and not the sound again of the mountain. Now will I shortly pour out my fuel upon thee,
what did he do?
and accomplish mine hunger upon
He
thee,
was walked by him.
and I will judge thee according to thy
He
ways,
was walked by him.
and I will recompense thee for all thine abomination.
Right, that's it.
He's probably a whacked out,
Isaiah
fucking
47
white Jake.
speaks about
Whacked out. He's
evil
not
shall suddenly
looks
come
through
upon
him,
thee, thou shalt not know from whence it rises.
Oh, seen my man. Oh,
That's
seen.
how
I
it's
thought you
gonna
meant
come down fast and quick.
another geezer. Okay, I'll get you.
Obadiah and then Sahodiah, Revelations 19, start from about 10. Hold that.
Back in
So
Obadiah,
man, your
repent for thy
brethren,
violence
the
against thy brother Jacob. Shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever.
Shame, guilt. That's what's going to cover these devils, man. And they don't want it to cover them. That's why these Christian devils keep trying to squirm and find a way. And look, man, guilty.
He's messed up in the spirit,
Guilty,
brother.
man. You Edomites are guilty and you're going to pay in full.
He's messed in
100%.
the spirit, bro.
No slacking. Whatever the measurement of payment is, that's what you're gonna pay. There's gonna be no like, oh no, that's all right. See like how you got the nations there in debt, you just putting interest on there. Look man, Esau, you're going to pay. You don't forgive nobody. You're gonna pay in full.
In the day that thou stoodest on the other side, in the day that the strangers carried away captive his forces, and foreigners entered into his gates, and cast lots upon Jerusalem, even thou was one of them. But thou shouldest not have looked on that day, on the day of thy brother, and the day that he became a stranger.
Meaning the Lord turned his back on us. took the hedge from around us, man. He took the blessings and put the curse. You shouldn't have taken the opportunity to add to the affliction, to do what you did. But you did. Which you meant to do. But you're going to have to pay for that. All the wickedness you done to our people over these thousands of years, man.